Hello, 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 hi, how's it going? Welcome in to today's stream. We are talking about stuff. Well, we're specifically talking about the latest season of anime that's coming out here, winter 2024. I have some things to say, I guess. I don't know. This is actually a season I have not looked to. I know there's a couple things I'm excited for, and I'm interested to talk about that. But let's get Yim Yam in here. I've got Yumasuki in to talk about this anime with me. The perfect other degenerate to go over this stuff with me here. So let's bring in Yim Yam Suki. Hello. No? Wait. Is that the wrong button? That's the wrong button. What does that button do? Interesting. Okay. Yes, I have. Okay. Well, Yim Yam seems to be gone at the moment, so that's totally fine. Anyway, I should probably go over a brief rundown of what's been going on with me. Hi, hello. I've been okay. I had a short do really well on what's it called? The old YouTube. That was nice. Weird. I don't know why I did well, but I'm happy for it. There we go. Got a new video on Freeing Out, which I'm very happy with. I was really worried about this video because it was not doing really well to start off with. But then it randomly got over 200 views in a night. In a day. It was a full day. And I was chill with that. I was happy with that. So yeah. Overall it did all right. Did to standard of what I've seen lately with my videos. So yeah, that's all good. I'm excited to do a video on Zom 100 once the rest of that series finishes on Christmas Day. Really, really excited for that. And then I have plans to do a video on Goblin Slayer because I have watched all of Goblin Slayer, and I have a lot I want to say. I was planning to do I was planning to get that video out next week, this week or next week. Next week was the plan I was going for, but I'm tired and I have a whole, work is going to be really crazy for me next week, so I'm maybe later. We'll push it into January. Hi, Yume.
Hi. How did you know it was me?
Oh,
what if it was somebody else?
It could have been, but
yeah,
it wasn't because I can see your face. Hi, Yum Yam.
You can see my wonderful face,
I
can see yours.
Oh,
hello,
wow.
My friend.
Oh, wow. I have a face. It has not yet been stolen by the gods.
You are not faceless.
Not yet. You know how I was complaining or whining that my free run video wasn't doing well?
Yeah, and I told you to give it a bit.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, giving it a bit. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
It got 200 views in a night.
Wow.
There's one day that went by and it's got 200 views. It was at a couple days after it came out. It was at 35 views, 36 views, and now it's at 240. So that's nice. I'm happy for that. I'm happy with that. And then I had a short we put out the day on Monday, and that was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it might have been Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Put out a short on Tuesday, and that got 2,500 views. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick with it. Pretty happy with that.
Pretty fucking epic.
Pretty fucking epic, brah.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so I'm happy with that. I got some good videos I planned up for the coming weeks and months. I want to get those two videos. The two videos I have planned right now are Zom 100 because I really want to talk about that, and then also I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be doing my video on Goblin Slayer. I have an idea of what I want to do with that video, but I think I want to give it more time and like talk with a few other people about it and like try to like formulate my thoughts a little better. Because it's actually, I thought it would be easier to like rag on it, but like when I sat down to like record this week, I was like, I feel like I need to add more to what I'm saying, so I'm gonna hang off of it for a little bit because I do want to do a good video on it, a good video on a bad anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to make sure it's the quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me. That you, oh God, that you put out for other stuff. Sorry, I had a very uncomfortable burp.
No, you're all good. You're all good. I understand. No, yeah, I want to give it like a I want to be fair to it, you know, because I don't want to make a video that comes off as me being super biased against it because it has a whole bunch of horrible things of it, or that has a bad reputation. Or the worst thing what I think could happen is that like I make a video on it and people think that I'm being mean to it because it's like trendy to be mean to it, like for people who care about what happens in media, you know.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Like it's such an absurdly fucked up anime, but in like the most boring way possible. And I want to be able to describe that fairly after like organizing my thoughts out with other people. So
yeah,
that video. Sorry, God.
I was gonna say it's one of those. It's got moments of like what the fuck, and then the rest of it's just kind of meh.
Yeah, exactly. I want to like formulate the best way to like express my feelings on it. In like a constructive and interesting way, which I think is what people want to watch reviews for. So
I agree.
Yeah,
it's what I do
exactly.
That's my goal, at least.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that will turn out well. The other thing was the Zom 100 video. I'm excited for that. And then after that, I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break in February, and get a few like longer term like video ideas off the ground. I have one that I've been really wanting to do, which is a video on Zoids. Zoids, Chaotic Century. You ever seen Zoids?
Let me look.
It was on Cartoon Network. Both Zoids, the original Zoids and Zoids Chaotic Century are both on Cartoon Network.
The like tiger robot guys.
Yeah, the Liger. Yeah. There's Liger Zero, and then there's the one I'm more interested in, which is Zoids Chaotic Century, which is like the first one the first anime, before the White Liger anime. He also has a Liger, but you know, I gotta avoid making Napoleon Dynamite jokes. But anyway,
it's hard not to.
It's really hard not to, because like the popular conception of Ligers is completely tainted. But anyway, yeah. So like it's this anime that has some really, really busy character designs. I'll be real. Look at this. Look, I should share my screen with you.
Well, I'm also looking them up. Yeah, it'll be helpful.
Yeah, just because we're gonna do a anime stuff also. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, but look at this.
The guy I found when I searched this, he's got like a 7 and like a dot under his eye.
7 and a dot. I know who you're talking about.
Too. Yeah.
I think this is Zoids.
Chaotic Century, and then he was like the first man that popped up. Oh no, I accidentally typed Raven at the end.
Oh, Raven.
I guess that's the character.
Maybe it filled.
Yeah, it must have auto-filled. Maybe he's like the most popular boy.
Yeah, he is. He's the edgy one. He's the he's kind of got a Zuko vibe to him. He's like the edgy, like, I hate the world and I'm the villain character. Zoids are pointless machines for war.
So yeah, it's Prince Zuko.
Yeah, exactly.
Without character growth. Gotcha.
I mean, there's some, but not great. As someone calls him, the perfect antagonist. So we'll get to that.
Wow.
It's a very interesting anime. It's a good example of early CGI usage in anime. Let me throw a little bit on screen for you here for you to get a little. You know what? This is a good one. This is Zoids.
Is the opening music just them saying Zoids over and over?
This actually takes me back to a conversation I had last week with Kara, because Kara brought up Escaflowne, right? And we pulled up
God.
Escaflowne's opening theme in America, and it's just them saying Escaflowne.
God, I haven't thought of that fucking series in a long time.
That's an interesting callback to that, actually, because like they just literally the anime from that saga just fucking this.
Yeah, like it's like they thought it'd be better to like not have the original Japanese lyrics.
Yeah.
They were like, no, we'll just put some nonsense. We'll just repeat the same thing over and over like a fucking Pokemon.
No, kids need to hear us fucking say the intro, the title of the show repeatedly.
Yeah, maybe they go buy the merchandise.
Exactly. Which was weird because they didn't really sell the merchandise in America, at least not that I could ever find.
I've definitely seen Zoid's toys because that's the only reason I remember this.
I see them now. I did not see them as a kid, but maybe they just didn't have them in like Toys R Us and stuff.
I think they had Legos.
No, they do. It's like so Zoids is similar to Gundam, right? They have Gunpla-kits. I actually have a couple. Is the thing. I bought a couple in Japan when I was in Japan back in 2019 because I wanted to do a video on this. I just never got around to it because like I had all these other things I wanted to do. So that's like one of the things I want to focus on and try to get my script reworked for it and get a good focus on what I want to talk about with it.
Yeah. I like.
It's a weird anime.
It seems very strange. I mean, the fact that I remember it at all, despite never watching it, should speak to some of that.
Yeah, it's I don't believe it's streaming anywhere is one of the things that's a problem. Though I do have it on I own it on Blu-ray. Not a legal Blu-ray, but a Blu-ray.
You didn't have to tell everybody that.
I didn't have to, but I did.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I was. You made me think. Oh no, you can't watch this.
Got it off Etsy actually, but anyway.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I got it on Etsy back in 2018, I think. 2017, 2018. It's 2018.
I was trying to relate in a way because I thought Mushishi. I don't know if you know anything. I
love Mushishi.
Okay, good. Fucking amazing series.
Love
beautiful.
It.
Everything about it is beautiful.
But, I have a Mushishi print in my bathroom actually. It's really good. It's a really good. It's a really good artistic piece. Just like sets a nice vibe.
Yeah. No, just any as far as art, like any shot from this show is art. There's a lot of. Anyway, but the thing, it wasn't streaming really anywhere for a while, for a couple of years. So I was gonna relate. I didn't know it's since been put on Crunchyroll, but
yeah.
I have the Blu-ray for it because of that.
I believe I own it on DVD. I think.
Yeah.
I know I own it somehow. I'm pretty sure they had like one of those Funimation like saver deals. That's how I got Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. Is they used to have those really good deals on some of the lesser known anime series, which was still really good anime, right? So you get like an actual like full series of an anime for like $20. You're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of my favorite. I mean, this is the perfect example. Some of my favorites of all time are lesser known.
Yeah,
so I mean, you can get $20 for like a nice 50 episode series. That's pretty cool.
Mushishi's definitely one of those anime. It's like you know. It's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I love Mushishi.
Anyway.
It's a nice episodic adventure of a dude wandering across Japan, solving some strange folklore cases.
I just like the way it handles. Yeah, it handles it so well.
It does.
A lot of other series have tried that, but I think this does it the best.
I love how it makes what I love how it makes the quote unquote enemy of it just be nature, and just be
Yeah.
like, this is not something you can end. You can't overcome this. You can't stop this. This is just what happens.
And at the same time, there's always episodes thrown in that are like, it is the enemy, but also, it's also like not out to hurt you necessarily. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's not
it's like
malicious.
animals. It's like
Yeah,
nature.
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
I like
tornado isn't there. A tornado didn't form to destroy your tractor trailer. You know,
yeah,
it just formed because it formed. You were in the way.
yeah, exactly. It had no thought process. It was a villain in this scenario, but not for any reason.
Yeah, not of its own volition.
Yeah.
There's no malice in it. It just is. And I like
Anyway,
that.
speaking of malice, I see there's a third season, a third season of what the fuck, Classroom of the Elite, which is a show that I watched that nobody else I know does. But there you
I
go.
I keep hearing about it, so I think I'm gonna watch it pretty soon. Um, but I unfortunately don't know much about. Like, I know a bunch of anime that I think I've seen a couple anime that have been inspired by it.
Mhm.
But or like, you know, try to ape off of it, but I have not myself dug much into here it is. Classroom of the Elite.
Yeah, it's basic. It's your pretty basic, high school mind game, kind of thing. Sort of like Kakeguri,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
higher stakes because it's not about gambling.
It's like a death game or something.
People don't die. It's actually the class system. It is there's a class system based on uh the points that you earn, and you get money based on how well you do in school on these various challenges. But
I see.
obviously the money you get affects how well you can do at school. So there's sort of like an economical misbalance. I don't know how to explain it. It's an interesting show.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little edgy. It doesn't always work, but when it does work, it's pretty cool to watch.
It definitely seems edgy. From what I've heard, it seems like it's definitely a bit of an edgy, little edgy guy, but that's okay. We are going to also. I don't know why.
You need an ad block.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done this before, but what do you
I
suggest
thought
for
you had
ad blockers?
I use uBlock Origin.
You block Origin.
It even blocks ads on Twitch. Oh wait, can't say that.
Okay, let's just do that.
Yeah, you might need to restart for it. I don't know.
No. If I just refresh, it seems to go away. Yeah, there we go. All right, that'll make viewing this a lot easier.
Hell yeah.
Because I always get annoyed
Hello.
seeing. I don't mind ads much when I'm on my main browser, because like I can just ignore them. But like when I'm doing Twitch stuff, I really don't like filling up the screen on my anime list, because like their ads are so annoying.
Yeah, I really don't like my anime list. I understand why everybody uses it, but there's a reason I don't. So
Yeah, I know, but I don't know,
I don't
the
blame you.
layout just
Easy.
feels nicer for when we're doing this.
It's very accessible. It's natural. I get it. I
Yeah.
understand.
It's beautiful.
not
It's
biased.
natural. It's Classroom of the Elite. Anyway, um, so yeah, Classroom of the Elite. I don't know. Are you excited for the third season?
Um, I don't know about excited. I'm gonna watch it. It's kind of show I like the show. I'm not like waiting when the season ended, first season and the second season. I wasn't like, man, I want the other one right now.
Yeah,
I was like, well, I'll watch more of that if it comes out.
it's like a decent meal. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's good stuff to kind of pay attention to. I don't necessarily need to watch every second because there's a lot of people just monologuing, and there's that edgy thing that happens where you monologue for 5 minutes something you could have
yeah.
said in 30 seconds.
Ugh, God, I do hate that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm gonna give Class of League a try. Right now, I've been watching. I started watching Ancient Magus Bride,
Yes.
which I've been
Yeah.
enjoying a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah. It's very. I was getting back to like actually we were talking about Mushishi, like
Yeah.
very much the natural state of the world, and exploring that. I've been really liking that whole vibe. So it's been a fun anime.
I
Um,
think that's sort of the connection I made when I started that too. It made me think of Mushishi as well, so
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice comparison because like they're both just like kind of just exploring the world and how magic is set up, and not really focused on like action or like a big set piece like that. The Magus Sprite does have some like more than Mushishi's none,
Yes.
but it's still never the focus.
Yeah.
Um, One
I
thing I
mean,
thought was weird is that like all the fairies or fae people have just massive titties.
oh, well, yeah. I don't remember that from the manga. I did read the manga before the anime.
Yeah,
I don't
like
really remember that, but I also might have just not paid attention.
yeah, it's like every fae character they have is just like just the hugest bazoongers.
Well, they know what sells, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna, actually on this
it's
one, I'm
weird
gonna
because like
blame.
the other designs don't really lend to that. Like most of the other designs are not very sexualized.
I'm gonna blame The Legend of Zelda for this because of the Great Fairies.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't have that much of a problem with it because like I think doing that to like fairy or fae people, it's like that's fine, I guess. If it's only going to be with them, because like other characters aren't like that.
Yeah. No.
Most characters aren't, especially the main characters. They are not. They wear like normal clothes and like pretty well covered up, not anything like overly ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to ignore. And like some of the characters that are overly sexualized, that also fits into their lore. So like that's fine. It's like if you made a big titty Aphrodite, like yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, it does. I mean, with elves, that always kind of makes sense because their whole thing usually is, overwhelming, infinite beauty and youth.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll let that go, and we'll let Classroom of the Elite fly off into the sunset, wherever it goes.
Bye.
Solo leveling. I feel like I've heard of this.
I haven't. People seem excited about it for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like I see it. I see a Korean name. Is this based off a manhwa? Manga?
It must be.
Yeah, it's
Maybe that's
Korean.
why people are excited. Okay, that might be why people are excited.
Let's check out a video for this one.
Wait, has Funimation / Crunchyroll, have they done manhwa adaptations?
No, I don't think so.
So this would be their first one.
That would make sense. Here, let's see. I'm not getting a whole lot out of this except it's fantasy.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's a real world element to it. It seems because he
Yeah.
was like walking into a schoolyard.
Yeah, and I don't know. It did seem like it said that there was like a gate that appeared in like the normal world, and like people, I'm assuming, passed through it. Okay. If I didn't know it was Korean, this would have been told me that it was Korean.
Yeah.
This is the most K-pop look I've ever seen.
It is. It looks. You know what else this reminds me of? Just that character, like this shot, makes me think of that other. We were talking about it the other. The guy gets two bodies and he switches between them, and it's really kind of got mixed messaging about weight and self-image.
Lookism?
Yes, thank you. The character reminds me of this guy. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, because like this is the thing with like,
style.
It's the style they go for.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second.
You're good. I do love how this guy wreathed in flames is just wearing a black hoodie.
Of course.
It's kind of funny.
Because they're so cool and dramatic.
It looks like a shot out of Fortnite.
It kind of does, yeah. Solo leveling. coming next winter. Well, which is this winter. Okay. Well, that was that.
Do you want to hear? I'm just going to summarize. I'm going to read the last line of the description really quick.
Yes.
Just then, a mysterious quest window appears in front of him.
Oh,
On the
no.
verge of death, he accepts this quest.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay. Okay.
So he's got menus and level ups and back and forth. I mean, it could be good, I guess.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a finished manga, so that's interesting.
That is interesting. I think if it's also produced by Crunchyroll, as we mentioned earlier. It's A1 Pictures. A1 Pictures can do well. A1 Pictures feels really hit and miss for me. I don't know, with their animation, but I
mean, they did and are doing the Nier thing, which I hope they finish that.
Oh god, that's gonna.
Yeah. Speaking of shows that aren't getting finished, you said Zom 100 is getting finished.
Yeah, Zom 100. The last 3 episodes are coming out on Christmas.
Oh, that's so good.
I know. I'm really happy about it. I hope that they didn't get. My hope is that the animators did not have to have the cruel working environment that the show preaches against. So let's pray for that at least.
Oh, I'm sure they did suffer.
It's Japan, so this is what it is. Anyway,
it's the animation industry too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just even in America, it's not as bad in America, but even in America, that happens. In Canada, don't forget those Canadians animating away.
Our terrible industries here are the labor and game development industries.
Oh my god, game development.
It's weird that those two things both have the same amount of stress on your body.
Yeah. It's amazing how much it's amazing how just horrible for your health game development is. Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy Season 2. Do you know anything about this?
It looks familiar. I'm gonna be honest. Let me. It is JC Staff. That might be why it looks familiar. I might just look like.
Yeah, this design looks like a normal anime face. I can't really tell. But let me just pull it up here. Oh, someone looks like it real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this an original?
I don't think it's original.
I'm trying to figure
no,
out.
it's light novel's a source.
Okay. That has a good... Light novel adaptations have a good track record.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, it's JC Staff, so JC Staff...
I like JC Staff.
They can do good anime. I mean, they animated my favorite anime, one of my favorite animes of all time, which is Toradora. And they've adapted some pretty good works, but they haven't always been like the highest quality. You're not gonna get the Sakuga from them.
For every 8 nice shows, they do like 2 completely raunchy pieces of trash shows. So
yeah, they have their highlights and they have their lowlights. Yeah. Toradora and One Punch Man Season 2. Oof.
Okay.
Golden Time's great though.
I remember seeing them. The first, I didn't watch it, but I remember seeing this pop up in an earlier season. This was like 2 years ago that the first season of this aired, just for context.
Okay.
I recognize the art.
Let's watch this trailer real quick here. Okay, we have no subtitles, so great.
That often happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The way that opening played made it feel like a Castlevania.
It does, yeah. Okay, so it's definitely like fantasy comedy, more so focused, yeah. Is it isekai? I thought I heard him say isekai earlier.
Yes, it is an isekai.
That makes sense.
He doesn't. I don't think he perishes. I think he's just summoned.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I remember. Let me check.
Very
just an average teenager who happened to suddenly be summoned to another world.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Hang on, that's kind of funny. The goddess of this world called him ugly and took his hero status away from him.
Okay.
That's
Wow,
kind of funny.
brutal.
That's pretty funny.
I don't have much to say about it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but I mean, if y'all in for that, y'all in for that. So enjoy your.
It looked
It seems like
weirdly highly
non-offensive.
anticipated. Yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah, but like just not something I'm gonna gravitate to.
No, same. I might if I have nothing else to do, which that doesn't happen anymore. But if I had nothing else to do,
I
I might
wish.
watch like an episode or two. You know.
Yeah. I'll think about it. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Anyway, Mashal,
Yes.
Magic and Muscle Season 2. I've heard a lot about this anime. I know Yoshinam watches it.
Yes.
It's about
And Corey.
like and Corey, of course. Let's not forget Corey. It's about a magical school like Hogwarts, except instead of you know, the main character having like a scar on his forehead and being like super good at magic for no reason, it follows a guy who has a scar on his cheek and is super good at punching stuff, which he's super athletic, which makes him pass as magical, I guess. I don't know. It seems like an interesting premise. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it either. I am now noticing though his scar is also a lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like so not subtle. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though, because like the scar reminds me of the scars they have on Dr. Stone.
Oh. I was gonna say it makes me think of Zatch from Zatch Bell.
That also the hair
He looked like a
definitely
puppet.
the,
Yeah.
the hair definitely makes it think of Zatch Bell. But like if you look at Dr. Stone, all the characters have like these little like all the characters who were petrified in that show all have these little black scars on them from when they awakened, and that just makes me think of Mashal because he has a little black scar on him.
Maybe it's a crossover.
Maybe. After Dr. Stone invented capitalism, he did this.
Yeah. Wait, what is that? What that's about?
No, well, I mean, he did do it, but like, it's not what the focus of the show is.
Oh, okay.
The focus is him like rebuilding society, and one part of it was them rebuilding capitalism.
Why?
Because one of the dudes they needed to do a thing was a rich kid in this prior life, and he wouldn't do anything unless they invented the concept of money for him to be rich.
I would have just killed him. But this is just me.
That was my go-to response too, but here we are. Anyway,
Dr. Stone is a nicer person than we are.
he is a doctor made of stone.
It's true. Do no harm.
Do no harm. Anyway, all right, moving on to Chain Soldier. After this is a new one, so we can actually go over this one and have because like all the previous ones you looked at have basically all been sequel seasons to like stuff that we haven't watched, except Clash of the Elite, which you've watched. So I want to read Chain Soldier because I feel like this is gonna be bad, and I feel like I saw that this is a harem ecchi. That's right. Okay, good.
There's a sentence in here I really like.
Okay, let's see it. After his high school graduation, Yuki Wakura realizes it has been 5 years since his sister's disappearance during the Mato disaster. Throughout Japan, mysterious entrances have opened to a dimension called Mato, a demonic metropolis filled with disastrous monsters known as the Shuki that threatened the safety of humans. However, a new hope arose as the discovery of a Mato fruit that grants supernatural abilities exclusively to women, of course, allowed them to fight against the Shuki. Due to this, a new matriarchal government has formed, establishing a female organization called the Anti-Demon Corps, which caused men to fall to the bottom of society. What is it with Japan and like anime and like the envisioning a world where like actually where all men are submissive? We're really submissive. And the women dominate. Hidden Treaty, thank you for this. Don't worry about what I was talking about. Thank you very much for this for the resubscription. I appreciate it. Hidden Tweety. Tweety. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Oh, whoa. We're going to spin the wheel for Treaty.
Chocolate. Sorry.
Chocolate Treaty.
I remember chocolate.
Demon voice, 3 minutes. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
It's too bad, Yume. You must suffer.
At least it's not a Tad situation.
Yeah. I'll continue discussing this is perfect because they're the anti-demon core. So
The what?
the women have formed the 7th unit of the anti-demon core. So let's finish reading this as a demon. Set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, counting down.
When Yuki suddenly finds himself in a motto, he is unable to escape on his own. But just as he anticipates a gruesome end by the Shuki, a girl in a militia outfit appears and protects him. As the chief of the 7th unit of the Anti-Demon Corps, Kyoyuka Yuzen is ambitious, yet devalued by her own peers, due to her power being deemed unusual. Now in a life-or-death situation, Kyoyuki takes the opportunity to find out the true potential of a superpower by using Yuki in order to defeat the Shuki. She has become her slave! What?
Using Yuki in order to defeat the Shuki.
Using Shuki in order to defeat the Shuki! He has become her slave!
Using Pookie. Yeah, I don't know. I can't add anything to that.
No.
I like the sentence about the fruit giving women special powers. I thought that was funny.
There is nothing that we can add, for this mainly appears to be just a bunch of character tropes that people like to see in military outfits that also go, ooh, woo, is the main character so special? Me want to glomp. Glomp circle incoming. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Glomp circle, ooh woo.
Everyone throw the bottle in the air, so you must know who to glomp next.
Wait, what is this studio? 7 Arcs.
What has 7 Arcs done before? Is it mainly hentai?
No, actually, it's mainly pretty wholesome shit.
Oh my, no, wait, they did Sekirei.
Well, they did Blue Period.
My god, I can't believe this. Sekirei, one of the most cursed anime, and Blue Period, one of the most cool anime that I love about art and artistic expression. What a fascinating divergence.
They actually haven't done very much. This is weird to look at.
That's strange, especially since Sekirei is a pretty old anime.
Yeah, it's mostly magical girl shit, and then wholesome. God, I had forgotten about Sekirei.
I've heard that Tonikaku Kawaii is really good and sweet and beautiful as well.
Oh, yeah, something over them. Yeah, I love the first season. I haven't seen the second season.
I see. I would like to watch it sometime. But also...
Okay, thank God. But also, it feels a little weird to watch romantic anime sometimes, you know what I mean?
Iruma-kun vibes.
Alright. Just
But
the description
worse.
alone gives me Iruma-kun vibes. Yeah, I don't know. This definitely tracks as being done by the same studio that did Sekirei. An anime that... really uncomfortable with this waifu right there. It's a child. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Is this the trailer?
Yeah, it's the trailer. So I guess, to be fair, no, the main character never treats them as a love interest, which is, I guess, better than other anime that have not done.
Yeah, no, the perverts are the people watching, not the character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the writer for putting it in there.
And me for other reasons.
But yeah, that's just a natural state of the world. Unrelated.
Yeah,
Unrelated. All right, let's see.
Whoa, I like that he's still carrying his school backpack.
So you just get randomly teleported in. Ooh, those look a little rough.
The CG.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
serviceable.
it could be worse.
That looks like what's her name?
So it looks like the main girl from '86.
No. Well, yeah, actually, but fuck.
That's the main girl from
What's
'86.
it called? It's like they're like a band of mercenaries. Oh, cock. Yosh really likes it. It's not very good.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Never mind.
Let me see. What happened in the show? Or which? Do you know what show it's from, or is that the problem?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the show. I remember that the main like villain is also another white-haired lady that looks just like that.
Kame got killed.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, it was. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. She looks like.
She
what's
does
her
look
fucking
like.
name?
I know who you mean. The villain.
It's something really basic. Like I'm gonna be upset that I forgot it.
I was surprised how many people
Esdeath.
are. Yeah, Esdeath. I'm surprised how many people are like head over heels over Esdeath. Except like she feels so basic to me, and like I was really underwhelmed by her as a character because she's such a common trope. But I guess this is where the trope started for a lot of people. So,
Yes.
and also she's a sadist in a military outfit, so people love that.
Yeah, no, it's just, this just happens to be this show happened to be big enough that a lot of people this was their first exposure to
Yeah.
that type of character.
It's such a trashy show.
I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not great. I don't recommend it to anyone. But
No, it's not worth. There's a lot better anime to spend your time with.
yeah, especially considering it's what, like 24 episodes.
Yeah, especially if you're looking for an anime to like an edgy anime to do that stuff for you, like, you know, that
An
kind
edgy anime about the military. Oh, whoa! Hang on, wait. What's that called? Full Metal Alchemist. Wait,
Alchemist,
no.
yeah.
Gundam. Wait, no. Kogia. Wait, hang on.
There's a
You get
few
the-
choices. There's a few choices
Yeah.
you can make. But yeah,
Options. Yeah.
this is Chain Soldier. I'm almost certainly not going to be watching this. This feels like something that's going to be on High Dive. I don't know that it will be, but it feels like something that's going to be on High Dive.
Yeah. It. Let's see. It is a High Dive show.
Hey, I knew it.
High Dive gets a lot of the stuff that you might not see even on, like, television.
Yeah,
It's a little too close to raunchy.
Crunchyroll definitely is the I think tries to keep it more like light pervy to like pervy.
In
They try to keep it like pervy, but not like super sexualized for most situations. To keep their library more like not family friendly or like family oriented, but like more something you feel comfortable letting your teenager get, and High Dive just goes for everything else.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's honestly, they probably just do it because Crunchyroll doesn't snap those up.
No, exactly. Yeah, because they can get them on the cheap, probably. Also, I do like how they took the word slave out of the English title, even though that's the only English word in the Japanese title.
Yeah, I don't know.
Moving on. The Dangers in My Heart Season 2. This is done by the same person who did
Oh no, I watched one episode of this
Takagi-san,
and
isn't
I
it?
dropped it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this was the one that I wasn't super interested in this one. There's three total anime done by the creator Takagi. No, is it? No, I guess it's not.
I think it just came out of that same period.
Oh, I think it was, maybe it was. I remember it being associated with Takagi for some reason. What was it? Yeah, that does track though. It seems okay.
Well, from what I understand, from what I know, the main characters, they're kind of like
Oh, that's
flip-flop
why.
Yeah, they got similar roles. Wait, why?
The studio.
Oh, okay.
The studio also did it, and that's why the art. Okay, that's what made me be like, oh, Takagi. It's because the animation studio in the trailer that I saw reminded me of Takagi.
Also, the dynamic is pretty similar, except
Yeah.
for the guy is shy instead of.
Yeah,
know?
which I'm not, and like he also has like murder fetish ideas. I guess is like his thing. He like thinks about how much he
What?
wants to. Yeah, that's like the whole thing is like the danger's in my heart because he wants to kill. He thinks about how much it'd be good for him to like if he got a chance to kill something.
You know what that makes me think of?
And then he like instead falls in love with her, but I think also has murderous thoughts still. Is like a joke. I don't know.
Have you seen The End of the Fucking World?
Yes, I have. I love that show on
It's a great
Netflix.
show.
Yeah,
Go watch that.
it
instead of
does.
this
It does have the exact same vibe, and
yeah.
that
Yeah,
is
that's really weird, isn't it?
It is. It is. That I was also thinking about it, but wasn't going to bring it up. But yes, that is
Oh.
exactly what it's like. Because I forgot the title.
Oh, okay. I love that show. Yeah, it's the same thing, but it commits to it and goes crazy.
It does. It does. I love where it takes that concept because it really dives right into it.
Yeah,
But
no.
yeah, he may look like a shy and reserved middle school student, but deep within his heart, he is a bloodthirsty killer. His ultimate desire is to see his classmate, his beautiful face, writhing in pain before he ends her life. Yeah, it's exactly like the main character from The End of the Fucking World.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I want to murder, and then he watches him murder, and then, well.
He learns what love
Yeah,
is.
wow.
Is like, oh god, wait.
No, I don't want to kill anyone.
Okay, let's go on. I did not know we were doing more Blue Exorcist, but okay.
I saw that. That's interesting. If nothing else, it's weird timing.
Yeah, we will get into
I love
that.
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist. I haven't seen Blue Exorcist, to be fair, since I was in like high school. So, I didn't have great memories of it. But like, also, I watched the old anime adaptation, and I hear that that's not the best. So, I should probably give it a second shot.
It's it kind of feels like another take on. I say this a lot. It does feel like it's another take on Full Metal Alchemist. It's got the same vibes. I don't know. Anyway,
It does. It does feel like it has the same vibes. It does have that brother dynamic in it too. We'll get to that in a moment. Have you seen Bottom Tier Character?
yeah, I
Yeah.
watched the first season.
I did too, actually. I'm surprised to see it get a season 2. I'm happy about it. I like the show.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I thought I was gonna hate it.
Yeah, I did too, actually. For any of you who don't know, Bottom Tier Character is about a guy who's like a pro at like this universe's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, basically, and he always fights up against faces the second best player in Japan constantly, and then he finds out through happenstance that the actual second best player in Japan is his classmate, who is a very popular woman. The popular girls' school, this one. And so they make a deal because she's like really competitive and wants to be better at the game, and he wants to be better at life. So they decide to make an exchange where she helps him learn about how to like act and how to like take someone on a date and like be social, so you be sociable.
Yeah.
While she teaches her just tricks and tips that he learned to get her better at the game.
Yeah.
And they constantly fight and are competitive, and I think it's a really cute dynamic.
One thing I appreciated is it doesn't turn into a harem thing.
Yes, I do like that too.
The other characters all have their own everything going on. They're not, they're not all pining for the guy. It doesn't become, oh, I'm a nerd, everyone loves me now. No, it's fairly realistic.
Yeah, it feels really realistic, and it feels really
As much as anime can be, I guess.
yeah.
But...
It feels understandable, and it's like a good premise. Like it's a nice premise, like that exchanging, that characters meeting through an exchanging of like desires. I think is always a really good way to like start something off, because like it gives some really nice stakes and connection between the characters. So Toradora starts, is two characters trying to set each character up with each other's best friend. Like that's a good premise, you know, like having that kind of exchange built into the relationship, and then something building off of it. That's pretty normal, you know, and that's an interesting way to like actually build into a relationship that you would see in real life too. Different circumstances, of course, but like, you know, similar. I
liked it. I enjoyed it enough. I was surprised to get a second season so soon, actually.
Yeah.
When I saw it.
Yeah, I am too. Though I'm gonna definitely check it out. I don't think it's not gonna be one that I think I'm gonna watch, but this definitely feels like a comfort anime to watch every now and then, to binge watch a few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good anime. We'll see it. This was the one though that I'm really excited for. Yosh has been raving about it since he
actually
lucked into it.
He did get into. Mako was really excited about this for. I don't want to bring up Mako, but
we can
a year or two. He's just. I know he's the lovable boy.
Lovable little scamp.
Oh, look at him! Look at him in the corner. Anyway, he used to talk about the manga a lot. And he's like, oh yeah, they announced there's going to be an anime. They don't have any date for it. And then lo and behold, it's a Trigger anime nonetheless.
Yeah. This is a Trigger anime about people in a dungeon crawlers, who make food in the dungeon. They eat monsters in the dungeon. And it's just about like them making food and surviving dungeons. And that's a really strange premise, animated by Studio Trigger. And I'm into it. Let's just give a little bit of this, a little bit of the trailer, a little watch here. Also, it's Netflix, and Netflix is. I'm so grateful for Netflix because they always put subtitles in their goddamn trailers.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway. Are you really going to follow me no matter what happens?
食料は迷宮内で自給自足する。は？なんか結構うまそうなのがいたはずだ。無理絶対に無理。ひょっとしなくてもお前前々から魔物を食べる機会を伺ってただろう。おえ、サソリ鍋か。
Scorpion hot pot。
方には関心せんの。できたぞ。
私にもちょうだい。
This feels like it's a Trigger anime about food. This is gonna make make me hungry every episode I watch of it. I think it's gonna be some fun fantasy adventures. I'm excited for this.
I don't think this is gonna sound weird. I don't think Trigger's ever done an anime with this low of stakes.
Yeah, I don't think they ever have. No, most of the things they do are pretty bombastic.
Yeah.
We can actually just go and look at their. We're on here. Might as well go look at it.
Like nobody's saving the world. They're just fucking cooking some guys.
Kill La Kill, Darling of the Franxx, Kiznaiver, Cyberpunk. I guess Little Witch Academia, maybe. I don't remember the plot of Little
They
Witch
fight
Academia,
like a secret organization who's trying to destroy the school. So
that's higher stakes. Yeah, that's higher stakes.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what this one is, but I'm not going to count it since I've never heard of it.
I don't recognize it.
Promare was pretty high stakes. I need to watch SSS.
Gridman?
No, I've seen Gridman.
Oh.
I need to watch the other one that it did.
I haven't seen either of them.
I didn't know they did Inferno Cop.
Here, give me 1 sec.
New Panty and Stocking.
Be right back.
Yeah, I'll be here. Huh. Yeah, this is definitely of their big anime. This is definitely the lowest stakes. I'm surprised that a lot of their anime aren't as high rated as I expected. Let's see. I'm figuring by score, and this doesn't surprise me. That Cyberpunk is the highest rated one.
Huh. That sort of surprises me, but it shouldn't because I mean that's the one that blew up.
Yeah.
So
I mean it's the one I like actually that I actually like from them. Brand New Animal I think is a little underrated.
I love the that's my favorite Trigger.
Yeah, that's the Brand New Animal and Cyberpunk are my favorite ones. They're like neck and neck, you know. because they do really different things. But I like both of them for a lot of different reasons. Not a fan of Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah. I'm
Kill It
surprised
Kills.
Kisniver is so high up.
Kisniver's all right.
I never finished it. I didn't dislike it. I just didn't like it enough to finish it.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's not like I don't remember what the plot of it was, but I remember watching it and being like, yeah, I can watch this. This is enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to go finish it sometime.
Delicious in the Dungeon though looks really good. I'm excited for this because it's gonna make me really hungry. That trailer made me really hungry. I wanna get.
I want to eat a slime.
I wanna eat. I wanna eat it. I wanna eat the creatures. I wanna have dragon meat.
Yeah. Give me your dragon meat.
Thank you, Yume.
What's wrong with that? I don't understand.
Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it. Never let
Anyway.
anyone tell you that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway,
What's up next?
Blue Exorcist, Shimane Illuminati Saga, 3rd season of Anno Exorcist. 3rd season, really?
Yeah, the first anime was split up into 2 seasons. I remember.
Okay, makes sense. Let's see.
I think it was. Let's see, a 12-episode one and then a 24 one. Yeah. 25,
Oh.
sorry.
So this is the first time this studio's worked on it. It looks like.
Oh, it's a different studio. Wait, who's doing it?
Studio Voln.
Oh yeah, it used to be A1.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought because I saw A1 listed in the previous one. Okay,
That's weird.
let's actually look at the. I wasn't really gonna look at the trailer for it because we know it, but let's actually look at this.
Yeah, I'm curious about the new animation if it's changed at all,
Yeah, I also said
like
turn on this.
noticeably. Expect a lot of blue fire.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Oh yeah. Fire.
Fire.
私は誰も信用してない私には目的があるの
青のエクソシスト島
I don't know. I mean, it looks fine.
If you like Blue Exorcist, you'll like the 3rd season.
Yeah. Nothing about this art style stands out. This face feels a little misshapen, in my opinion.
He looks like a background character.
Yeah. But they're in the front of the screen.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, I had this problem actually when I was watching Goblin Slayer. There's a studio change between season 1 and season 2 of that also. I have not seen Blue Exorcist in a while, so I'm not going to make a comparison here between that and that. But I will say that one thing that is disheartening is seeing shows that don't feel like their lighting or animation style is doing anything new or different with their color palette, with their texturing, with anything here. And this feels pretty mid 2000s level, like blandness in terms of like what they're going for, what their ambition is for like a visual style. Like it's not bad, like I'm sure this will have way better animation than a lot of anime out there. But nothing about its animation or its art style or its lighting or anything about this sticks out to me. I just feel nothing about it,
It looks like they're trying too hard to match the previous seasons.
Yeah, which I mean, this does not seem to be a very well-rounded. Like, the studio doesn't have a whole bunch of big projects that I can see, so I'm not surprised that they would do that. And this is also a teaser trailer, so I'm sure there's something more in the actual season itself. But I don't know.
Yeah, they wow, they haven't had any. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, none of these.
They haven't done anything like, except for the movie, the good
Yeah.
fuck, what's it called?
I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Pancreas. I want to eat your pancreas. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything they've put out since that has done terribly.
Yeah, no, it has not. It has not been.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
I like never hear about any of these shows. And some of them like a generic idol anime. Don't know what this is.
This is only their 8th project since 2015 when the studio was put together, I guess. I wonder who these. That's weird.
We'll see what happens here.
That weird. I wonder how they. Maybe they're hoping Blue Exorcist will be like their flagship.
Yeah. They probably banked hard to get it.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like a Blue Exorcist feels like something that you would give to a studio like that.
Yeah.
Where it's not like One Piece, right? Or like some like super highly anticipated one. It has its fan base, so it's not going to like a nothing studio.
Yes.
But like it's not a Spy Family or something. It doesn't have like a huge amount of hype building up towards it. So feels like a something you can take a flyer on with the studio and be like, oh, let's see how you do this.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope they do well.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people who are really into this series, so I hope it's done well.
Yeah.
Done justice.
Let's hope and pray. And also let's talk about A Sign of Affection.
My God, so forward. No. Is this what was this? Ooh.
Yuki Itose is a hearing impaired university student whose world has been shrouded with silence since birth. She's lived at the same place her whole life and rarely interacts with others save for her best friend Rin Fujishiro. Rin Fujishiro. Yeah. During her commute one day, she meets the silver-haired and multilingual Itsumi Nagi, a mutual friend of Rin.
The man kind of looks like. Have you seen the image of the anime horse boy? It's like a horse with an anime.
Yes,
head.
I have. Yeah.
He kind of looks like that horse face. Anyway, go ahead.
Itsuomi is unwavering when he learns of Yuki's impairment. This, along with his experiences abroad, fascinates and touches her. After they part, her fondness for him starts to grow. A new world begins to open up for both and Yuki and Itsuomi as they learn about each other's different lives. It's a lighthearted romantic comedy that illustrates the silent life of a university student and how one man sharing his world starts to change her own. That's a pretty interesting premise. It reminds me, that's a pretty interesting premise. I don't think we've seen a lot of deafness anime outside of like Silent Voice, of course.
Yeah.
Also, hi Ghost Hat, how you doing? We're doing all right. We're talking about anime.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I kind of like that the description implies that he's this wonderful man for not caring about the fact she's deaf. Like that like we should praise him for that. Anyway, I don't.
Wow, it's a really low bar in Japan.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
I want pizza.
Anyway, it could be interesting. I don't know. I like the character designs.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting at least. But it is really frustrating how ableist Japan is. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of things are frustrating about Japan, but like
the art, the character designs are they're almost shoujo. Like they got the color scheme of shoujo, but they still have like the shonen sort of face shapes.
They do.
Which I find interesting. Makes me think of like Honey and Clover. Anyway. Oh, are we watching trailer? My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I was actually just texting back now real quick.
Wow.
I know. I'm a bad streamer. Anyway.
That's okay. You're making pizza. You better be making me some or I'll kill you. This is not a joke. Anyway.
I want pizza. I haven't had pizza I've been actually really good lately. I just got back into anime. Get out! No. Save yourself.
I'm sorry. I apologize that we've done this.
I'm
If
a
we
bad
just- if we-
influence.
Yeah.
No,
We're
but
enabler. Anime enablers.
anime enablers. One thing I was gonna say, I've started working out more recently. I just joined a gym, but working out
Yeah.
pretty consistently for a month and half, I think, almost.
Mhm.
It's been nice, and that's also like more time like out of the house doing stuff. Has also led to me like ordering food a lot less, which has been really good. I haven't had pizza in like over, I think 2 months now. So that's been good. I miss it. I want it, but also I'm not gonna have it for
It's
a while.
like a millennial staple. You gotta have a pizza.
I will eventually. Like I'm not gonna like, keep myself from it forever. There's a pizza
I
like
know.
Domino's is on the way home from the gym, so it's like it works out. But like it's gonna be like a I have a milestone in mind to celebrate that.
No, yeah. That's respectable, honestly.
Yeah.
I eat junk food way more often than I should, but I also don't. My eating habits are bad, so I respect that.
I hate you. Autocorrect sucks. But yeah, no, I mean, my eating habits are pretty bad too. Making my own food has helped a lot. And like focusing on that has helped. I order food once a week. And like since I've started working at the gym, what I'll do is like on Mondays, the one day I allot myself to be able to eat out and like have different food. I'll just go to Jersey Mike's on the way home and get like a club sandwich. Because like that is my big meal of the day. That's not that bad, to be honest. Like it's not a huge amount of calories compared to like other things I could be putting in myself,
Yeah. No, sandwich places are pretty low on the tier of like how threatening is a fast food place. You
Yeah.
put a sandwich, it's pretty low down there.
Exactly. It's not like I'm getting like, the fried foods from McDonald's stuff. Like a carton of fries from McDonald's probably way worse for me than the sandwich because it's also not filling,
That does sound good though.
It does sound really good is the problem. But yeah. Your dog is now on you. Why?
Oh my god, he's gonna eat you.
I think he's a lap dog. Ah, I get it. No. Anyway.
There's I don't think we'll go over this, so I just want to quickly slide it in there.
Yeah.
There's another I don't know if it's like supposed to be the last one or not. There's another Madoka Magica movie
Really?
coming out. Yeah, this season.
I had no idea about that.
They're still going. I thought they'd like wrap that shit up by now.
Yeah, I thought it
people
was
still
over. I guess I should probably catch up on that. I gotta watch the original. I had a problem where like my partner at the time, my ex, she watched like part of Madoka Magica without me. And like I caught like only bits and pieces in the end and stuff. Like I know what happens, but I haven't seen all of it.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
kind of feeling.
Sasaki and Miyano for my first anime back. It's pretty good. What's that about? Sasaki and Miyano. Let's look it up.
You'll have to show it on Screen Counter to find out.
Sasaki.
We exist in a vacuum for our viewers' sake.
We do. Sasaki and Miyano. As a Japanese manga series by it's been collected in 9 Tokyo. That doesn't give me a description. Okay.
I think it's BL.
Oh, yes. I
This was
do
a
remember
couple
this.
seasons ago,
Yeah.
like last year. It's very cute. I liked it a lot.
Musical anime, isn't it? Kind of musical?
I don't remember that, but it might be.
No, it's otaku culture. Okay. Maybe I think one of the characters plays guitar. Because I remember something about that. Because I remember seeing clips from, I think, this anime. Because I recognize this red hair guy.
Yeah. Or you might be. There's another anime actually that has a guy that looks just like him with a female protagonist, and he plays a guitar.
But it was gay. I remember them doing gay stuff. Anyway, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think there was some gay stuff in there, bruh. Anyway, let's watch a trailer for this, for A Sign of Affection.
私の世界。生まれつき
It
音
is a cute
が
one.
音じゃない世界。
Oh,
初めてこういう人に会った。
初対面で私に戸惑わなくて。また
He looks quite kissable.
ま
Yeah.
たなんて。
are they doing like?
ユキの顔かわいい。恋
Something about this art style feels weird to me because like it feels like I can't. I kind of hate this. It looks pretty so far. Like I don't have any problem with the actual art style, like the art style, how like it looks and its quality.
Sure.
It kind of feels like it's CG, but like it's not. But I'm
Yeah,
not sure. Like it feels. I don't know. Something feels off about it.
I think it's kind of what I was getting at. The it's got like the pastels going on, like it's the colors with the weird. It's got a very traditional character like silhouettes.
Yeah.
But the lips and the colors are very soft and rounding, so it looks a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at that shot right there. That looks so shoujo.
I mean, yeah, it definitely gives it's a really interesting mixed vibe.
Yeah. What studio is this?
Let's see in a second here. That's odd. Did they use CG? I feel like they used 3D for part of this because like something's screaming.
Probably.
Because like it doesn't look as the reason I think this is like really well done 3D. Like a really well shaded 3D, because like that didn't feel this animation doesn't like.
Oh,
it doesn't feel 2D.
You know what these people did previously, Connor? You're gonna
What?
Revenger.
Revenger.
Yeah, do you remember Revenger?
I do remember
Earlier this
Revenger.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I remember it.
Yeah. They also did Himegoto, which was a nice show. Or rather, Kakushigoto. I think Himegoto was the movie. I don't know if you remember. It's a guy who does like hentai mangaka, but he has a daughter. Anyway.
I do. I think I remember previewing that.
It's actually it's a very wholesome show, surprisingly. But
But I didn't watch it. But this is. I don't think I've watched any of their shows. This one I might watch actually, because this one's just pretty interesting. I definitely want to look at this animation a lot more, because like I feel like something weird's going on here. Because like it would make sense if you're doing like an anime that's so much based on like hand movements that you would like 3D, like you might use 3D models and like really like heavily like do like 2D stuff over that, or like make it like a lot of it's 2D. Because like it feels blended really well. Maybe I'm entirely off. But like,
the lips are too pronounced. Yeah, the lips are weird.
The lips are really pronounced. The skin feels really smooth, and the movements feel really smooth in ways that aren't exactly like I'd see in 2D animation. I don't know.
What I wonder if there's maybe it is 3D, maybe it's not. I wonder if there's some element of AI using to do the in-betweens from the keyframes, and that might be why it feels so weird.
Oh, I really hope not.
But can you see what I mean now that I say that?
Yeah, I do see what you mean. Yeah.
Because that would explain why it feels like slightly off.
Like this feels like it's too. No, I mean this definitely looks 2D. I don't know. It's like I'm not.
The scene?
No, I mean like it's like a vibe I'm getting, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because of like the glossy texture to like their art.
I think it is.
I think that's
personally.
most likely it. But like something, it just feels odd to me. But I don't have a problem with it. Like I like it. I want to watch it and look at it a lot more. I think it's probably is that glossy texture is just the texture you see a lot with anime that uses 3D. So my mind's tricking me into thinking, oh, this is 3D also, but like it doesn't look it. I don't know.
This is making me think of visually. what's it called? Never mind. It's like a slice of life that everyone and their mom says is the best thing they've seen in years.
Is the
Pretty-
work slice of life?
No, it's the school, but they like actually get in a relationship. Fuck. Why can't I remember it? Starts with an H, maybe?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll go through a list. Oh, Horimiya. There you go.
Horimiya! Oh, yes, that does remind me of Horimiya. That's right. For some reason, I knew it was wrong, but for some reason my mind jumped to Kaguya-sama. I'm like, that's not right.
No, yeah, I can see. Yeah,
Yeah.
the visuals make me think. Also, I hear so much thunder. I might disappear. That's why.
Hopefully your home does not get struck by lightning for talking about anime.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. God's like revving up to strike me.
Okay. But yeah, it does remind me of Horimiya. I have a video on that. Didn't you know?
I did.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't. Wow. Tell me
Oh.
more.
No. Anyway, Horimiya, good anime. Watch it. Anyway, watch the video, watch the show. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Anyway, banished from the
Save
heroes
the
party.
cheerleader, save the world.
Classic heroes. Anyway, banished from the heroes party, I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Season 2. Never watched this anime. Don't have any interest in watching this anime. Slice of life anime and a fantasy world.
I watched like 2 episodes. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, so I don't really feel any need to talk about this anymore than I already have.
I will say
Yeah.
this is the one that started the banished from the heroes party trend.
Yeah, or
At
like
least in terms of
retired
anime.
hero stuff.
Yeah, in terms of anime, this is the one that made everybody else start adapting them to anime. So thanks.
Great. It's always one. It's always one, and then the onslaught comes.
Yeah. Speaking of, as soon as you said the onslaught comes, it started pouring rain. Give me 1 second.
No problem. A gal. Oh, are they like? Is this like a Kogel anime? What? What kind of description is that? Is this romantic subtext? Romantic subtext. Okay. Whatever. All right. Well, let's look into this when Yim Yim gets back.
Hola.
Hello.
I return.
How is it going? So, we're in Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, which appears to be an anime about Kogels in Hokkaido, I think. That's what it looks like. High school boy Tsubasa moves to Kitami City up in Hokkaido, where he meets a gal at the bus stop. The sight of her standing alone against the white snowscape, bare-legged despite the freezing cold, captures his heart.
Oh my god.
It's a romantic subtext anime. Sure.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Pro tip. Just for any nerds that are thinking like this guy, just because if somebody's just like bare-legged, don't read into that. It's just how we want to dress them. Anyway, go ahead.
How? No, it's because she's sexy. Okay.
Oh yeah, she's leading you on. That's right. You're right.
All right, so he seems like a typical dude. He's moved to a school with a whole bunch of snow.
He's got the oblivious protagonist thing going on.
Yeah, okay, it is a Kogel anime. She's got nails.
ダサいとか
Oh, you're from. Assuming he's from Tokyo, and she's like, "Whoa, you're from Tokyo, wow!" And he's like, "Whoa."
She's like, that's everything I've ever wanted in my life.
And she's got big titties. And that's probably gonna be like a huge part of the humor for some reason. Great. Okay. I have no strong opinions about this anime because I'm never gonna watch it and I don't care.
Yeah, it looks pretty middle
Yes.
middle of the barrel.
Feels disposable. It's just like a.
I'm
like-
sure this will be somebody's first like semi-etchy slice of life romance comedy, and they'll love it.
Yeah, I'm
It seems
sure.
like- if it's your first one, you'll love it probably.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure, but not for me.
No, same. Yeah.
A lot of sequels look like are coming out this time around, but let's go
There's
to. Okay.
I was just one that caught my eye only because it's an original. Always look for originals. Metallic Rogue.
Let's look at
But-
Metallic Rogue first.
I also saw that go by on years, so it's a Bones anime.
In a world where humans and androids coexist, Rogue is an android girl who is on a mission on Mars with her partner Naomi. The mission is to murder 9 artificial humans who are hostile to the government. Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting, actually.
It is a Bones anime. That's a good sign. I like Bones. Bones has a good track record.
They're nice to chew on.
Let us look at the trailer for this one real quick. Because, like, for this one here, since it is an original, it seems.
Allegedly, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes originals aren't original. Like they're,
Yeah,
they're based on something else. But loosely.
original-ish, but like, yeah, it has like a strong basis. We'll see. Let's see what they give us.
yeah.
AD2128 人間
There's a
と
loud
ネアン
trailer.
と呼ばれる人造人間が混在する世界。ネアンの少女であるルジュはバディのナオミと共に政府のある任務を遂行することになる。
お姉さんはどちら様私はナオミ・オルトマンあなた様のサポートをしております
Oh, it's like
うちらの仕
detective
事は
partners. I thought it was
誰にも
partner
知られちゃ
partner.
いけない
Yeah.
極秘任務
Wasn't sure between the two. It does look good. Like, of course, it's
animation.
Bones.
インモータル9を止めなければならない彼らは人類を超える可能性を秘めた存在です
なぜ私たちを狙う私はただ
It's doing a thing that interests me. Whether or not it does it well, I guess.
打ち込まれたくさび
We'll have to see.
Yeah, this is all gonna be really based on X. Oh, well, there's something.
Asimov.
私たちと人間どこが違
Wait,
う
what happened? Also, I saw Asimov flash by. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
なぜ私たちを狙う
Normally I'm not in for like a lot of these kind of animes because like I don't know if they're really gonna commit to a message. It does look like they're committing to some kind of message here.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do. They definitely have like oppression as like a huge
I was gonna
thing
say
in
that
this
that was
futuristic
definitely
world.
some security force marching on a lower tier of society, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely looks like it gave me that actually like really gave me Full Metal Alchemist flashbacks because it felt like
Same.
it was
Ishval.
yeah Ishval, yeah. Those are also darker with lighter hair. It looks like.
They might be invoking that intentionally.
Yeah, I mean they are the studio that animated it, so.
Yeah.
何のために戦うの
I feel like this is an anime that like has gonna have like an interesting enough story, and it's definitely gonna have some pretty sick animation because it's Bones. So I mean, it's worth a shot. Like it's definitely worth giving a couple episodes. I think.
I hope the two main characters are actually interesting.
That would be good. That would be preferable.
Two interesting female leads would be nice.
Yeah.
And one of them's name is Yume. Wow. Well, the voice actress is.
You may got a voice acting role.
共に生きる世界
I did.
を夢見た
I
Fine.
voiced myself in this stream.
Wow.
I know.
I exported that out to do it on Fiverr. So
Oh,
there.
okay. The like suit things they get in kind of look like EVA units.
人間とネアンの未来は彼女たちに託され
They
た
do kind of. I don't know.
メタリックルージュ
Oh. So you got the partner who fights and the partner who doesn't. I like
support,
that dynamic. Yeah.
It looks interesting. I'm definitely one. This is definitely one I think I'm gonna give a shot because like, Bones deserves my. Bones has earned my a fair
You'll
shot.
give him a watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they this guy. Hold on.
This man. This absolute fucking lad.
Yeah, Nanami's voice actor. I keep seeing him all over Instagram because people got the hots for him because they also got the hots for Nanami, and also he's got some.
He's quite an attractive man.
He is an attractive man. He's got some good. He's got some good pictures out there, good photo shoots out there.
Oh, this might interest you.
Lay
The
it on.
director for this, directed Mob Psycho
Ooh, yeah, that does interest me.
and Psychopaths. Yeah, he's the same. It's the same guy.
Okay, okay. Who's the writer? Let's look at the script.
The writer? I don't know. I didn't find that.
Series composition. Let's look at this. Character designer. That's character designs.
Let's see. Staff.
It's scripts.
It might be hard to find.
Yeah.
See storyboard. I don't. Yeah, I see episode 1. You know it. I wonder. Setting research.
Oh, they
No,
worked on Beck also.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's. I didn't finish looking through his stuff because I was trying to find.
Carolyn Tuesday. Damn.
Yeah. No, he's got a lot of Super Crooks. He's actually been. He's directed a lot of like big shit. Even the Blade Runner.
They
anime.
storyboarded the Berserk films. Damn.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, the Blade. Is the Blade Runner anime good?
I haven't seen it, to be honest.
Oh. Okay, he did key animation for Paranoia Agent, even like a few episodes.
I think,
Wow.
yeah, I definitely think this is one to give a shot to. I'm gonna trust that.
This
Your
guy's worked
computer
on some
crashed.
big stuff.
I'm sorry, Ghost Hat. That sucks.
I'll give you a new one. All you got to do is pay for it yourself.
Wow.
I know.
So
such a deal.
generous.
I know. I'm great.
Wow, Yume. I can't believe it. Anyway.
Yeah, I can't. I guess director is just writer in this case. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they probably. This is
Or
not
they
credited.
killed the writer.
Yeah, well, you know what? Name I know.
The storyboarder is credited. Everything's only credited for episode 1, which is interesting. Script. Here we go.
Well, yeah, script, but like, it's like typically they set that up. They make it different. For like, who's the script writer and who's like the
Yeah.
creator or like creative
true.
voice behind it. I don't know. It's difficult. It's hard to know.
Do you remember that phase I had where the Kamen Rider anime I really liked, the detective one.
I didn't
The,
hear
like,
you
two of
talk to
them.
we didn't talk about it that much, but I do remember you being into Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I got into it because of that anime I watched. The guy who wrote the script for this first episode also helped with writing on that show, so that's cool.
I mean, it definitely looks like it has potential. I'm definitely I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, me too. I just sorry, I just like digging through this shit.
No, you're good. I like doing that too. But let's go to The Witch and the Beast. Yume, do you want to read the synopsis on this one?
Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, sure. That hang on. Can you look at that image first? It looks like a figure.
What this
You know
this
what I mean?
image?
It looks like a physical anime figurine. Oh no, it's just the image quality. Never mind. I thought that was like a physical anime figurine over like. Okay. Anyway, go
That
ahead.
would be pretty funny.
I'll have to read it off yours, unless you want me to read it off Anichart, which has a longer description.
Yeah, I'll just put it on this. You can read off this.
Gaidu, a feral girl with long fangs and the eyes of a beast. Ashalf, a soft-spoken man with delicate features and a coffin strapped to his back. Hang on. There's another anime. Never mind. This ominous pair appears one day in a town that's in thrall to a witch, who has convinced the townsfolk she's their hero. But Ashalf and Gaidao know better. They have scores to settle, and they won't hesitate to remove anyone in their way.
Ooh, interesting. Is this based on something? It's based on a manga? Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the preview for this.
I want to read one sentence from the other description I see really quick.
Yeah, do it.
It all started with the 17, air quotes, origins, whose powers were passed down to individuals who still exist around today. So that's like an append before the same description that I just read, which makes me more confused.
I can see why they
Anyway.
removed it in the other one.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Manga's on hiatus apparently as well.
That's not great.
No, that's not a good sign. If you maybe don't get into the show yet.
Well, let's see. Let's see what they got for us. We got people with hair.
おいこらアシャフ、本当にここにいいんだろ。
Bakemonogatari.
いるのは確かさ。
What?
I just it's just the few it's making me think of Bakemonogatari already.
The art style?
Yeah, just some of the shot composition there. The main character is one of them is a female with long teeth. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I can definitely feel a very different vibe going on here. At least like the direction is sticking out to me. And I do like the little bit like I like the darkness in the designs here.
Yeah.
魔女が過去に何をしたか分かってるのか。もしや君が魔女かい？
どこだ、どこにいやがる。あの人は町の英雄ですから。
魔女が英雄？
心配ないよ。君たちには鍵になってもらうだけだから。この町に眠る豪華を解き放つ。見つけたぜ、腐れ魔女が！壊しても壊してもたどり着けない。このクソの何を信じてんのか知らねえが。魔女は災い。
A shark!
was that just a shark in the middle of the street? Did I missee that?
You did not. It's a street shark.
Just a shark in the middle of the street. Cool.
Flying!
What are you doing there?
What you doing here, shark? You're supposed to be in the ocean. What you doing over here? Flying castles, normal.
それが我ら魔教教だ。
ふざけないで。まるで先生が何か企んでるみたいじゃないですか。俺の顔にこの技に見覚えがあるか。君魔女の呪いを解きたいんだね。
お前の目的を優先させてやる。
さあ、復讐の時間だ。
Oh, they got a third person hidden in the coffin.
Whoa.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that actually. I thought the coffin would just be useless, like a fucking red herring.
I thought it would be like for one of them, because like one of them's a vampire or something, and they need to go in it.
Yeah.
They have another person who is in it. Okay.
Well, one thing, the other anime I was thinking of with somebody that wears a coffin is I think called Chaika, the Coffin Princess, something like that. It was not very good. Just she also carried a coffin around.
Huh.
One more thing. Character design for this is the same guy who did character design for Afro Samurai.
You know what?
So
It
that's
doesn't-
interesting.
It doesn't overly surprise me. It definitely has like a. For some reason, I am getting some of the vibes from Case of the Ivanitas.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount, you know. I don't. But like,
It's it's got overlap. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And, like, there's definitely like a steampunk aesthetic going on there. There's a bit too many anime-ish designs for my liking, but it definitely feels like one that I'm willing to give a shot. I kind of want to see how other people react to it first before I give it my time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold back on it a little bit, but you know, I'm not opposed to giving this one a try.
I still the main character there still makes me think of the female main character makes me think of the vampire girl in the Bake series, the Monogatari series rather.
I need to watch more of the Monogatari series. I've only watched a couple
It's
episodes. The problem I've had with it, with starting it, is that the animation quality on like the versions that are available are so
Oh,
bad.
yeah, unless you have you're gonna have to you know, sail the seven seas or
I
purchase a
know.
Blu-ray to watch it at good quality.
It's ridiculous though that it's like that. Like, why
Yeah.
is it like 720p? Not even 720. It feels like it's like 480 or something.
It's 720, but it's got like low bit rate usually.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
fucking for bit rate. Yeah.
And it has the fucking watermark on the screen.
Yeah. Nah, I don't.
What are you doing?
That's sad.
I blame Aniplex for it because like it's their fucking logo. It's on the screen there. But like, what is that? No one. You don't even do that to other anime. Why would you keep that like that?
Well, it's exceptionally sad, and I can think of some reasons why they might do that. But it's exceptionally sad to me because that's one of those series that it's just kind of a spectacle to watch. Like that's sort of the appeal of it, right?
Yeah.
Is the weird shot compositions and angles and I don't know, just everything about it is you're watching, you're like, what the fuck's happening? Kind of like Tatami Galaxy or Mushishi.
Yeah.
So when you add a watermark like that,
It's
and
just
you
so
put it at
it's so distracting.
480p, you know,
Ugh.
I wonder if the watermark, and this was the other thing I wanted to say, might be an artifact of how many memes have been made of that series. Like the one I share often about the girl complaining about peeing.
Mhm.
I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
It does not, but yeah, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's got a full, you know, it uses the animation and over, you know,
Yeah.
somebody dubs over it with meme. That's happened a lot with that series, so that might be part of why. don't know.
My guess is that it's a thing that they did more back in the day to like push people towards Aniplex stuff, because like Aniplex I think could back in the day push like their home video releases, and I don't know if they had their own service for a little bit, but like they pushed that stuff a lot, like heavily. And I think it's more of them being like, hey, Crunchyroll, you can have the Bakemonogatari on there, but it has to have the Aniplex logo at the bottom.
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable actually.
That sounds like more of what they would do, because like no other anime, even old anime, don't do that. Like that's the only series I've done that looks that jarring. Like I've watched that looks that jarring. I don't know. Maybe it's something that would happen more if I rewatch some of the older animes. But like, shit, man.
I think Aniplex does that a lot actually.
Aniplex sucks.
Yeah, they kind of do. I mean, but it's not too big of an issue now because they don't really.
And they don't really do it much. For ones they do put out nowadays, they don't do it, because I've watched Aniplex anime on Crunchyroll and they haven't done it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, give it a maybe for The Witch and the Beast.
I'll check it out and I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh god,
Whoa.
fucking! We know this is a light novel. My instant death ability is so overpowered. No one in this world stands a chance against me. I don't even want to watch it. I want to exit out of this tab just on
let's just skip
principle.
it. No, let's just skip it. You're the one doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna watch it.
Isekai.
You're not gonna watch it.
No, I'm not gonna watch this. Isekai garbage. No one gives a shit.
If you want, honestly, if you want somebody to talk about Isekai with, you're probably on the wrong channel.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. Okay. Tales of Wedding Rings. Not liking that art there. Not gonna zoom into it, but oh my god.
I mean, it's pretty.
It's something.
It's a high-res image.
Satoyu has been in love with his childhood friend and neighbor Hime ever since she and her grandfather appeared out of nowhere 10 years ago. Now a dazzling, mysterious high school beauty, she makes it more and more difficult for him to confess his feelings as the anniversary of their first meeting is nearing. Will he muster up his courage to transform their friendship into something more, or will an entirely different fate await his this tightly bounded pair? I'm assuming since this is a harem isekai, something else is gonna happen. Let's see what Staple Entertainment is known for.
Oh, God, the description I'm reading is completely different.
Oh,
it actually
please.
tells you what's going to happen.
Can you link that to me?
Yeah. That's a weird. See, this is why it's good to have two people who use different. Check like cross sources. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't remember the term. This is why it's good to
Cross-reference.
cross-reference. There you go.
If this had a
Not
dark,
completely, but
if
more
this had a night mode, then I would use it more. But it doesn't. So.
It does. It does.
Do I have to log in for it?
I believe so. At least
Then
on.
it doesn't.
All right.
I know I'm being difficult. Anyway,
Oh, we all are.
how you doing? Damn, harem and isekai. I know, terrible. Satoyu and his best friend Hime have been together. Oh, okay. Satoyu and Hime have been together for as long as he can remember. So when she tells him she's going back to her home world to get married, his first thought is to follow her and crash her wedding. All goes according to plan, and with a kiss from Hime herself, Satoyu becomes the new groom. But unbeknownst to Satoyu, the man who marries Hime is destined to be a hero of immense power and save the world. It's up to Satoyu. Is Satoyu up for the challenge, or is this too much responsibility for one high schooler to handle? So
He's not up for it.
he's definitely not up for it. What the fuck kind of premise is that? Let's watch a trailer for it.
He gets a kiss and gets superpowers.
Crashes a wedding, gets superpowers. High school, yeah.
That's a Yosh plot. That's what that is.
ねえ佐藤大きくなったら私と結婚してくれる
Oh my god.
さよなら佐藤
She's from another world. Your titties are basically hanging out.
遠い昔
I mean,
この世界は信玄王の暗き力に屈
It's all mine.
しようとしていた
All the
指輪
time.
王の使命とは再び5人の姫から
No,
5つの
but-
指輪を受け取りその力でもって信玄王を封じること
Yeah. That.
私佐藤のことを勇者
there's a
にな
lot
っちゃ
that
っ
just
た
happened.
Yeah. That. Oh god. Okay. All right, we're done here. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna get
you know
banned on
exactly what
Twitch.
Hey, you ever heard of Zero no Zero no Tsukima?
No, never heard of it. Tell me more.
I can't pronounce it. The Familiar of Zero.
That
It's
sounds
basically
more
this.
familiar.
It's basically this, but with a pink-haired underage lolly girl.
Oh god.
So just as bad, if not worse.
TOS, run! I know, we're out of there. We are out of there onto a classic Yutsure Yatsura. Bad David production. Yue, have you watched any of Yutsure Yatsura?
Nope.
I actually was watching a little bit of it at the January of last year. Of this year. I was watching some of it. It's a remake of the classic manga by the creator of Ranma 1/2 and
Yes.
Inuyasha. One of the foundational pieces of rom-com anime and rom-com humor in manga. Like a lot of stuff that exists in the rom-com dialogue was formed here. And it has a lot of really ridiculous characters, classic art style, done beautifully well by David Production, who really revamped it. But it's a very it's very much an episodic story that's not going to have like a tight plot, but like it's supposed to just have like goofy stories.
I remember the thing that made me want to kind of watch it was the way they adapted. It looks like an old show, but like it's animated like an old show, but it looks new.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautifully done. It they are able to really wonderfully retain the style of Yutsuda Yatsura. It's also interesting because the main character is such a horny, perverted loser,
Yes.
and that's interesting. It's compelling. Yeah, but like all those things that you remember from like Dragon, like from the 90s and 80s, being like a thing in like design, they all are still here, and like it feels really retro, but also fresh and new. You know?
Yeah.
Just like me for real on God. Yeah, Treaty, just like you for real on God. It's really interesting because like when you watch older things, you can feel the stiffness in that animation. So you don't get that stiffness, but you still get that same retro feel of the design. So it's like the best of both worlds. It's very bright, which, you know, can be a bit, I don't know, much on the eyes sometimes, but
Yeah.
I
watch it in the dark show.
yeah. But I like it. It's a good show. It's a I won't get stiff, shaking my head. Treaty.
Whoa, hang on.
My back is stiff. I was working out. Anyway,
Whoa. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, I don't know. This is a fun anime to like just chill and watch, you know? It's not one that you need to like get
invested in the plot.
Yeah, you don't need to get invested for it. It's very disposable. You can watch a few episodes really casually. Or just watch an episode every now and then, like when you're eating or something. It's not the anime that I think you need to rush to watch, but it's something when you should, you know, just watch an episode here or there every now and then. Fun. Got COVID shots yesterday. My whole body hurts. I'm sorry, Treaty. You're stopping the spread.
Do you care if I go on a weird tangent?
Go for it.
Okay, so I logged into this website for the first time in forever, and there was a notification telling me that there was an Angel Beats spinoff that's coming out, sort of. It's like some sort of holiday bullshit thing. I don't know. I don't care. But that made me look at what anime Key has done recently, because, you know, Key likes to put out original anime every few years.
Right.
And they're pretty good they're either good or complete garbage.
Right.
I didn't realize, I don't know if you remember the show Prima Doll
Not really.
at all. Yeah, it's about like a cafe where automata and the world around that, sort of, you know, Violet Evergarden, but less interesting.
It's a
It's actually a
Roku
very
anime.
mediocre show. It's a very mediocre show. I didn't realize it was a Key original, which is interesting. I also learned that they announced there would be an anime for one of their more recent sometime this next year. So that's interesting.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye
Sorry,
out for that.
Tangent.
No,
Complete
no,
tangent.
no, it's good. Good going it.
Just a Key fangirl. So I always keep an eye on what the fuck they're doing.
As you should. I have not heard of this anime. Probably
No,
should
it
have.
was- I watched it. I didn't. I heard about it. I didn't realize it was even. I did not know it was a Key thing.
Hmm.
And it didn't.
It does
feel
look
like
really
it.
basic.
It was pretty basic,
Yeah. Well. Oof.
like me.
Aren't we all? In our own ways. Anyway. You're not basic. You're a degen. Anyway.
Oh, hang on. Well, I'm sitting. Never mind.
The wrong way to use healing magic. The last time I heard an anime about that, it was the worst anime I ever heard about. Anyway, let's see if this anime is also creepy and weird. No, it doesn't appear to be. Okay.
Oh.
Ken
Oh, I see.
Usato is a normal high schooler in every sense of the word. Average grades, dreams, and a tendency to dislike extraordinary people. That's very Japanese. Oh my god. Wow, you stand out from the crowd. I hate you. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
However, when he encounters the president and vice president of a student council, both popular and extraordinary, he immediately befriends them. All of this is interrupted when Ken's new friends are summoned into another world, and he accidentally gets summoned as well. Dejected with no way to return, he resigns himself to staying quietly in the new world until he finds out that he has an affinity for healing magic, a very rare form of magic which gives him both self-confidence and the attention of all mages. However, not all attention is good, which is something Ken realizes when he is noticed by a crazy fellow healing magic user. Is that fellow healing magic user a woman? Let's see.
I want to say it's interesting. This looks like he uses healing to buff himself, which is not the wrong way to use healing magic.
No.
Thing about that, it's called paladins. You ever heard of them? Anyway,
I have.
Go ahead.
I have. Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see how he does. Let's see what they do. Oh, hey, we do get English ones. Sometimes people don't know it's in limelight. There we go.
It's a Crunchyroll.
No, it's not. Gree Entertainment.
No, it says it's Crunchyroll.
Oh, is it gonna be on Crunchyroll?
It's on Crunchyroll.
Okay, but there's
I don't know if
YouTube
it's
videos by
published by
Gree
them.
Entertainment.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's published by them. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Unusual life, which is removed from the, far removed from the real world.
一体ここはどこ？おう坊や、名前はなんて言うんだ？え？治癒魔法使い？僕が？お前には私が治癒魔法の使い方を叩き込む。この人たち怖い。
私たちも今日から訓練を受けるんだ。お互い頑張ろうじゃないか。
So, it's a guy and a girl who he's friends with who are actually supposed to be heroes, and him who is human garbage. Okay, got it.
Is he human garbage?
Well, they just the
Actually,
person
Or do you mean
called him
his
human
friend?
garbage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about him. He seems to be like a normal isekai character.
Yeah, he seems pretty basic.
Yeah.
There was 3 characters that got, so I assume the other person is something.
Yeah, guy and a girl who are the vice president and
Another guy.
president of the school, and then this guy who's average.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
的に直したい。そんなのあり？
A lot of this seems to be like him training and this crazy lady being mean to him as he trains.
Yeah, and he heals himself through his pain.
死んだらそこで終わりだ。
Magic is not a cure-all. When you die, that's where it ends. And then he just looks like he understands everything.
Wow, people.
It's a nothing sentence. People die when they are killed?
I haven't. Wow, Dean Stay Night has really had a disastrous effect in the anime industry.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, just everywhere in general. You hear that quote so many fucking places. Even
People
who barely
die
know
when they are
anime.
killed.
It's pretty bad.
God.
これはあなたが選ぶことが
Fate Stay Night should have ended there. No one should have adapted it again. We've all made a great mistake as humanity by allowing the Fate series to continue.
Yeah, no, it's pretty mediocre. I don't know why everyone loved it so much.
UFO Table should be doing better things.
Even the visual novel I didn't get.
Yeah. Oh God. We're in the slog stretch of the
Gushing over magical girls.
I'm gonna be real.
can-
So far,
That one, right?
there have been very, very few that I've been super interested in.
Yeah.
So many of these feel really fucking basic, and I don't know. I'm not really feeling much about any of this season. Like, there's a few that I like look interesting that we talked about, and like
Yeah.
some returning stuff that looks good, and then Freer Intercourse is continuing. Wonderful, love that.
What's Ishura?
Huh?
What's Ishura?
Ishura?
Ishura. Ishura. I don't know if you've seen it on yours list. It's one that caught my eye because it's got a very simple cover art, promotional art rather.
Ishura. Is that his entire name?
Yeah, it might be near the bottom. Hang on, that's not the Romanji name.
No, here it is. Here it is. I did click it earlier. Hold on, Ishura.
I have no idea what this is, but it looks less bog standard at first glance than everything else does.
In a world where the Demon King has died, a host of demigods capable of felling him have inherited the world. A master fencer who can figure out how to take out their opponent with a single glance. A lancer so swift they can break the sound barrier. Wyvern Rogue who fights with 3 legendary weapons at once, of course. An all-powerful wizard who can speak thoughts into being. An angelic assassin who deals instant death. Eager to attain the title of true hero, these champions each pursue challenges against formidable foes to spark conflicts amongst themselves. The battle to determine the mightiest of mighty begins. So none of them were able to defeat the Demon King, so now they all got to figure out who's the actual best. So it's just like tournaments?
Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't as interesting as I was hoping.
Let's look at the trailer at least, real quick.
Peeps. Yeah, I mean, the animation looks... It could be a nice action thing. We haven't seen much action anime that looked interesting. Or at least I didn't notice any.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot that's like really... Oh, what? Why is there a sci-fi thing in here also?
It looks like it's doing the sci-fi fantasy world thing, which I like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it could be interesting.
I don't know if this is doing it well, but yeah, I do like that in general. Like orcs with robots, you know, that kind of shit.
So it's just going over all the different heroes in the world, or like the super strong people.
Yeah. I don't really understand what they're doing. Are they just fighting each other for the hell of it?
Yeah, I guess. I guess they're just trying to take on feats to figure out who's best.
But why is there robots? That wasn't...
It just really is full-on robots, and he's just wearing tracksuit stuff.
I mean, that's fine, but it wasn't explained really in the description. I got the impression from the description it was like a tradition.
Like a fantasy
It's
show?
fine if it's not. That's what I thought, but it's apparently not, right?
No, it does not appear to be.
Which is fine. It's fine. Doesn't have to be.
Who animated this?
Passion.
Oh, they're doing the new Spice and Wolf.
Oh. Yeah, I hope that's good.
A bunch of other isekai. Oh, they did Renee Flops.
Love
Renai
Flops. Yeah.
Love Flops, yeah.
Yeah, that's I've been meaning to give that another pass because people, one of them being Yosh, but several other people keep telling me, yeah, no, it actually is instruction.
Yeah, Yosh told me to get it too. I actually have a tab open for that still. And they also did the new Higurashi.
I have mixed feelings about the new Higurashi as somebody who's been into that author's work for years. So, but none of that's on the animation studio. That's on the writer.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it might be worth giving a shot. I don't know. It's very weird. I feel like, I don't know. The one thing that worries me is that its world design feels very eclectic. I don't know how well that'll mesh with all these different heroes and the fantasy elements and the sci-fi elements and the modern elements. We will see.
Yeah, if they do it well, it's nice. If they just kind of throw it all together with any sort of cohesion, then it's weird.
That's my
like if he just has
worry.
a tracksuit and it like let's say it's fantasy world and nothing about it is modern except for robots in the tracksuit, that's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they have like
It's-
electricity, I don't know.
I don't know. It just reminds me of one of my problems with Eminence and Shadow, right? Because I like Eminence and Shadow, but like one of the problems I have with it is like it is a fantasy isekai series, but like the world that it's in basically feels like high school life in Japan. You know, is like part of like what's going on there. There's so many things that happen on top of it that's like ridiculous and funny and like its main point, but like the actual world it's in feels like it's only like a thin veneer of a fantasy world, and the most of the circumstances that the main character gets into in his normal life feels like they could just be in like modern Japan,
Yes.
And it's not really like, it doesn't feel like a world to me,
Yeah. I want to go. This is always my go-to because it actually does a lot of things well, surprisingly. Full Metal Alchemist does that well.
Yeah.
Fantasy world with high technology in some parts, and it doesn't make it feel weird.
Exactly. It does blend a lot of technology and
Like modernisms, but
yeah.
it keeps it
It's not
fantasy
magic.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is magic.
It is. No, it's not magic. It's the souls of dead Nazis. What are you talking about?
Listen, some characters can just shapeshift using the souls of the dead. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we will see on this one. I'm skeptical of it, though.
Oh yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I'm just scraping. There's one called Sasaki and Peeps, which is also me just scraping around.
Kingdom,
That
5th
doesn't-
season. Nothing is going to get me to watch Kingdom. I don't care. I'm sorry. It's probably good. I don't care.
Oh my
High
God,
Card
this is
season 2. No, I don't care.
This is a name and a half. I'm not even going to try to read this. Here, I'll send you. Let me send you the name
Yeah. Send it to me. Lay it on
if you
me.
want to read it.
Lay it on me. Let me see it. Oh God. Saikyo Tank no Make Q Kyoryaku Tairyoku 9999 no Rare Skill Mochi Tank Yusha Party Wo
Heroes Party again. Wow.
Tushio Sereru Sareru
So that's something about being like level 9,000, which is a common trope. Something about being removed from the hero's party, which is another common trope, and then a tank thing, which is another common current trope. It's 3 tropes squished into one name. What is going on?
It's like Bofurry, but also the kicked out from the party, but also a
Yeah.
legendary hero, but also
You don't have to watch all those. Just watch our anime. It's all of those at once, except not really.
here it is.
Yeah, Sasaki to Pichon look like
The
something,
strongest
maybe?
tanks Labyrinth raids. A tank with rare 9,999 resistance skill got kicked from the hero's party.
Wait,
Fuck
is literally
off!
what we just said. It is literally
It's
what we just said.
literally, you literally got it, yeah. Rudd is a tank of the hero's party and is said to have the highest defense ever in history. Literally Bofurry. Okay. The party
Yeah, it's
often does labyrinth raids, but to Rudd it means more than just a raid. To cure his beloved sister's illness, Joey Wheeler.
What? Joey Wheeler. That's right. His beloved sister, Joey Wheeler.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get my sister's surgery. Yugs.
Does he ever? Does that
With
ever?
my 9,999 rare skill, Yugs.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, the famously ill sister.
Yeah. He is in search for their wish-granting treasure that might be hidden in those labyrinths.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a perfect reaction to that. I know you were just yawning because you're tired, but no, that's it.
But
You can
one
move on
day,
now.
Yume, the arrogant hero, kicks him from the party after an unsuccessful raid attempt, blaming it on his skills, whose effect he is still unaware of, because he's a dumb hero with a big dummy, and he thinks he's the popular guy, but he's not. He just thinks he's so cool and special because he's the hero. But
He's a
like my
special
bully
little
in high school, I'll show him.
Somebody was angry.
It's such a boring trope. It happens so much in Japan in like anime. It's just like, I get it. Getting bullied in high school sucks. Don't make it like every single plot just like redone and like repackaged in a different way, you know? Because this is literally just repackaged. I was bullied in high school and then I became super rich and famous and all the girls love me.
Yep.
Okay, goodbye Tank. We're done.
Yeah, let's never think about that show again. Kitten, if you tear up this dress with your claws, I will kill you.
The Way of Pawn.
Oh.
Let's
I don't know.
see.
It looks cute girls playing board game. It's just a bunch of cute girls and cute boy anime.
Yeah, no, I literally, after a certain point here, I just cannot see anything worth paying attention to.
There's a sequel to Synduality. I never watched that.
No, I never did either. I've known like nothing about it.
Yeah, same.
30 Years of Virginity can what now? Oh, it's Boys Love. Hold on. Cherry Magic. 30 Years of Virginity can make you a wizard. And then he learns to...
No, it's 40 years.
I guess
they got it wrong.
Maybe it's 30 in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
They can't wait that long.
That's true. They're often dead from overworking by then.
Yeah, exactly. Office worker Kiyoshi Adachi has gone 30 years of his life without ever having his cherry popped. You know, normally that's not how you would say it for a dude, but you know what?
No, people do. It's a new thing, actually.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe inclusive language. Even though like you know, it's fine. It's fine. Due to this profound accomplishment, he becomes a wizard with the ability to read minds through physical contact.
What?
However, he thinks his newly attained skill. He becomes a real wizard. However, he thinks his newly attained skill is hopelessly lame and has caused him to dislike crowded places.
You know, that's cool. Hey, you want to know something cool? There's a OVA coming out for My Happy Marriage, an episode that didn't get aired. That's neat.
That is neat. Man, Kara and I talked about My Happy Marriage last week.
Yeah.
Good conversation.
Great Pretender's getting a sequel, right? you were telling me about that, right?
I'm very happy about it. Yeah. Sorry, I want to finish. I want to finish the synopsis at least because it goes to Boys Love. Something's got to happen here. There's got to be a twist in this second paragraph. On the way to work, Adachi runs into his attractive and well-liked coworker Yuichi Kurosawa. Piqued by his personality, he furtively touches Kurosawa and takes a peek at his heart, only to find that the man holds romantic dreams for a colleague at their office.
Only to find he killed his parents.
Adachi attempts to connect the dots, but soon Kurosawa's fantasies are laid bare. His co-workers' perverted thoughts are meant for him. Despite doing his best to concentrate, he can hardly remain focused with Kurosawa around. So he realized the hot guy in the office has the hots for him, and so he realizes that he's gay.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah. It's not how it really works, but that is how anime portrays it every time. Like, every time I've seen this, it always feels like, oh, I have now realized through the situation I've been forced in that I'm actually gay. Let's go for it.
I mean, sometimes you do need a push, but yeah, they do.
Sometimes you do.
They do. Yeah, they do frame it weird.
Actually, now that I think about it, in such a regressive society, I think that would make more sense that you need that push.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. I've worked my way through it.
I agree now.
I understand, but also still interesting. Not gonna watch this, but interesting premise, I guess. So is he like so if he doesn't really care about his power, he doesn't matter to him if he gets
Does he just use his power to find out he's gay and then he just doesn't care anymore?
I guess so. If his coworkers already having fantasies about him, like, you think that's like it, right?
Yeah, I don't. They get together. Maybe it's
fucking
their
bang,
happy
man.
life together.
Maybe.
Happy life. Well, it's not that
But, like,
simple in Japan.
no.
They probably don't end up together.
No, but and also it's the title of the show is Cherry Magic, and the premise is about him being a wizard, so they can't fuck. So
That's true. He's like, wait, no, I can't. And then he's like, why? And he's like, I can't tell you why.
because the show won't allow me to.
I'll lose my magical powers.
And then there's cute guys in the background. I'm assuming this delivery driver becomes a big character. Anyway.
Yes.
Shaman King. Ooh, more Shaman King.
Yay. Shaman.
Oh my god, guys. Villainous level 99. There's so many things with level 99 in it. Whatever. Villainous level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord.
Can I say I went on record as saying so far none of the female protagonists like visual novel. Whoa, I'm trapped in a visual novel. Sometimes so far none of those have been bad. This is gonna be the one that's bad.
This is definitely gonna be the one that's bad.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Just-
1 second.
You're good. G-Wing.
Okay. Alright.
G-Wing.
A certain Atami RPG takes place in some kingdom. Her dark hair is stigmatized. Fuck off! That's so stupid.
Oh man, you got black hair. I mean, well, look in the background. There's at least 2 other characters who do. But anyway,
Like, whatever.
oh no,
It's
they're blue. Sorry, it's dark blue. My bad.
blue and grayish.
Yeah,
It's totally different.
very.
She recalls the memories of her past life in Japan. Understood in the romance aspect of the original game, she begins to dedicate herself to training her rare dark type magic. Blah. I don't care. This season so far is a real snooze.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I mean, well, look. Hear me out.
I'm hearing.
Great Pretender.
Oh my gosh, can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that.
Yeah. Apparently it's different main character, which is interesting.
I mean I think that makes sense because the arc of the original character is kind of run through. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Dorothy.
A world divided by 2 factions, human and monsters. Despite being a monster, Tama loves humans and vows to protect them from evil, even if it means fighting her own kind. Her brother Jinka, however, hates humans, despite mostly being one. Siblings are joined by a cowardly swordsman who wants to learn how to become strong. Animated by White Fox, so that's something.
Oh,
I didn't know White Fox is still around.
that is interesting.
Yeah, they because like they were the studio that did the first season of Goblin Slayer, and then they didn't, and they haven't done anything in a while.
I wonder if they had financial issues.
They definitely did, I think.
One thing I want to, I don't know why I know this, but Shangri-La Frontier. Do you recognize that name?
I do. Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. I've heard some people rave about it. Mako didn't like it. I remember Mako complaining about it, but
it's getting an anime, like a proper anime. So that's interesting.
Oh no, yeah, it's already out. Like it's been running.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it started last season. Yeah.
Oh,
Because Birdhead.
my mistake. I thought it was starting this season.
No, yeah, it's continuing this season. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's another long one, like free run. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh my God, Great Pretender's coming out soon too. At least there's that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
February.
good stuff. There is some
end of
nice
February.
stuff. And then there's the OVA. I think it's bundled with the like light novel supposedly, but I'm sure we'll be able to watch it. The My Happy Marriage bonus episode.
Oh yeah. Excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Movies, we got some stuff. Dead Demons, Destruction.
There's something by PA Works, a film can't really tell
Oh,
what it is.
is it this the one where the Parapi Kyomi?
Yeah.
Mako raved about that anime. It's about this ancient Chinese general who comes to modern Japan and helps a girl become an idol star with his strategy.
Okay. That sounds fun, actually.
Yeah.
Well, there
Mako
you
says
go.
it's great. And I heard a lot about a lot of hype for it earlier last year. I think that was a last year anime, 2022 anime.
Yuru Gyuri series spinoff. That's interesting. In this day and age, there's the Madoka movie. If you care about Madoka.
No, I don't.
After human experimentation turns Kisaragi cyborg, finds himself pursued by multiple organizations. Bloody escape.
Oh no!
I mean, that's Polygon Pictures. I don't know this studio.
I think we're kind of spinning our wheels on this. There's not that many that actually look that compelling. So I'm gonna actually just skip reading the rest of these here.
Yeah,
because honestly, I just cannot find myself to care a lot about a lot of these.
Can we check out one? Because I'm curious. I don't think it's gonna be interesting, but about what the fuck it is.
What is it?
Apparently, the first episode already aired.
What's it called?
Sasaki to Pichan?
Sasaki to Pichan?
Yeah. Or what's the English? Let's see. Sasaki and Peeps is English.
Oh yeah. I had that. I was looking at that.
What, did we already?
No, we haven't looked at it here. I was looking at it, but we hadn't pulled it up yet.
Yeah, the first episode's already out, I think.
All right, let me read this here. Okay. No, it airs. It says it airs January 5th. January 5th.
Oh, it's a 60-minute first episode. That's all I know. So it's going for that approach.
Previewed on the 18th. Okay. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Even though Sasuke's droll corporate life is constantly filled with work, it leaves him. His life is constantly filled with work. It leaves him tired and unfulfilled at the end of every day. In search of some companionship to fill the emptiness of his life, he visits a pet shop on a whim, not realizing he's about to change his life forever. After settling on an adorable bird and bringing it home, his new roommate reveals that it's actually an incredible sage from another world who promptly bestows Sasuke with supernatural powers as well as the ability to cross between worlds. All Sasuke wants to do is use these newfound powers to live in peace and comfort, but there are more than a few colorful characters who might get in the way of that. That seems interesting.
Huh.
Let's check the preview here.
It's a literal bird, by the way, that just hangs out with him, that talks, which is. I think that it's just some fucking guy.
Yeah.
You don't blush when you see the bird.
look at those star eyes.
He's in love. Aww. Oh. What the fuck?
It's cute.
I'm a man of another world.
He talked a lot. A middle-aged businessman.
Oh.
This actually looks pretty good.
So the bird was reincarnated into his world, and then he was brought. What the fuck? Okay. Back and forth. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, you can go back and forth.
Oh. We had a yandere girl.
Head chef.
There's a lot of handsome men.
Yeah.
What the fuck is? All right.
You know
I'm
what?
semi-interested in it. Yeah.
You know what? That does seem at least interesting.
It looks cute. I don't know.
It does.
It's,
It does.
It's more isekai garbage, but.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's. I don't know if it's gonna be one that I like. It's not gonna be an all-timer, but it does seem like it'd be chill. It's like Isekai Oji-san,
Yes.
Uncle from Another World. It kind of gives me that kind of vibe where it's like feels like it'll be ridiculous and silly.
Taking the piss out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I like stories that are centered around like older dudes also, because like I think those are interesting. It's always a weird take.
Yeah, they tend to go for they don't go for the easy stuff to catch the horny teenage boys.
Exactly.
This is the same studio making the Gal anime we looked at earlier.
Oh, the Hokkaido one, yeah.
Yeah. They also made Masamune-kun.
I've not seen that.
Bofuri.
Oh, well, yeah, I know Bofuri.
Yeah, they've done.
Oh, they did the other. This is the other anime by the. Yeah.
I actually like that one.
Will Ayuma make his move? I need to finish that.
Yeah.
I've started watching it and I want to finish it, but anyway.
I like it. He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
The main character boy. Well, he's not the main character, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Anyway, so let's round up like what I think are the ones to watch here. So we'll say Sasuke and Peeps seems interesting. Seems like at least a good one to like put on when I'm bored, and like need something chill. Metallic Rogue definitely seems like an original anime I want to give a shot. Because Bones, the staff behind it seems strong. I feel like it could be a good time. Sign of Affection is a really interesting anime with the art style intrigues me. And it's an anime about a romance story about with a deaf girl. And the one that I've seen like that before was one of my favorite anime ever, in a silent voice. So might as well give it more shot. See what they do. It also I think be interesting to see how disability is portrayed, because that's always a little bit of a sensitive topic in Japan. So
yeah, I hope they do it well.
Let's hope.
I feel like a silent voice did it pretty well.
Yeah,
because I don't know, even though it was the main thing about the film, they still didn't. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The manga was better, but the anime condensed a lot. So
yeah, they had to because it was a movie.
Of course, yeah. Delicious in Dungeon. I'm really excited for this one. This one's gonna look. This is probably the one I'm most excited for in this season, outside of Great Pretender. Great Pretender is gonna be great because, of course, because it's a Wit Studio anime, and I love the first season a lot. And then also bottom tier character Tomozaki Second Stage. I'm not sure this is gonna be like a great anime, but it's gonna be one that I enjoyed the first season, and I am ready to dive back in and like see where those characters' stories lead. Yeah,
I concur.
Do you have any other ones that have stand out to you that I didn't say?
No, not really. Nothing that. I mean, Classroom of the Elite. I don't know. I don't if you want to watch the 2 other seasons, go ahead and then watch this. It's the 3rd season, so it's a lot to get into.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. Metallic Rogue, Delicious in Dungeon, and Sign of Affection are like those are the 3 I'm gonna make sure I watch.
Yeah.
And probably bottom tier character.
Those are the 3 like those are the 3 like must like the 3 new anime that I'm like, okay, these will be good. I think.
Yeah, same. There's some other
everything
stuff,
else though just seems like such trash. I can't.
I might give Witch and Beast a shot just because I like the aesthetic.
Yeah, Witch and Beast might be good. I mean, that's one that I'm not putting it up here because it's a tentative for me, because I feel like it could really dive into being pretty dull, but it's definitely one that could surprise me.
There's one we missed, or maybe you went over it. We just glossed over it. I don't want to read up on it.
Which one?
7th time loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life. That's a title and a half. That's all. We don't need to read what it's about.
No, I kind of want to look at it here. There we are.
Loop 7.
Loop 7. Being reborn once may sound impressive, but Risha has already on her 7th time around. She's had all kinds of excitement in her previous lives, from peddling goods as a merchant to locking blades as a knight. So now she's determined to kick back and enjoy. But to save her high life, she has to marry the handsome prince. Same one who happens to be her murderer. It'll take 6+ lifetimes of experience and her skills and the skills for Riche to break the time loop and make her extravagant dreams come true.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. That actually does seem like an interesting premise.
It does. Could be interesting.
Could be. I don't feel like looking into it anymore, but... Oh, his name's Arnold.
Arnold.
Gotcha. Go to the isekai! Anyway. Okay.
Alrighty.
I think that can cap our anime recap for now. I gotta say, overall, kind of disappointed with the lineup that we have. I'm more hopeful for spring. Spring has a lot of stuff coming out that should be pretty interesting. Kaiju number 8 comes out in spring.
Let me double check. I remember it's something I thought came out this season. I don't remember what it was though, and it doesn't matter because it didn't.
Yeah, there's a few things.
Eurocamp's getting that Laid Back Camp's getting their season.
Yeah, they got another season of Laid Back Camp. I gotta watch that.
It's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'll worry about that next season.
We'll worry about that in a couple months when we come back to preview that.
Yeah.
All right, but for now,
there's a golf anime next season. Ooh.
What is with golf anime? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing the golf anime?
Out of all sports and anime, you would think that one would overlap the least, right?
You'd think so, but I don't know. All right, I'm pretty tired. Yes. Usually I have like a nap before I do streams, so like I feel more rested. But like,
did you not today?
No, because I worked until 5 my time, and then this started at 7. So like, if I took a nap, I'd probably still be asleep, or I probably would have just woken up a little bit ago. So it's like better not for now. But yeah, I want to thank you, Yim Yam, for coming on here. Thank Hidden Treaty and Ghost Tat for chatting. I don't believe anyone's here currently, and I'm talking to myself, so I'm not gonna raid anyone.
I'm here. Hi.
I appreciate you, Yume.
There's people here. They're just not, actively chatting.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do a raid for now. But yeah, I'm taking next week off because I'm gonna be fucking tired. So no stream next Friday. I'll put that in the Discord also.
Yes.
But the Friday after, I'll be back with a special guest that I will find. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Find and capture them, hog tie them, force them to be in the show, just like you did. I am currently tied up. Thank you, Connor, for having me. Please release me.
All in this together. Once you give me your bank information, you're free. No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go for now. Be sure to do the things that I always tell you to do. The socials, the Discord, the videos. No cold raid. Why did I even push that button? Fuck you. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, a great night, or whatever it is you're having, and stay rad. Thank y'all for coming by here, and I'll see you not in the new year. Yeah, I'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? It's close. Okay, goodbye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.